You?
For me?
You go over there.
Right talking to me?
You go over there and you back in the corner again.
Why? Yeah, I get the corner. Okay, I'm 7 years old.
Okay, go ahead.
Come on. This is the era that you do a presentation on.
Hey, y'all.
All right, go ahead, Sierra.
This is the era that you do a presentation on abortion. Abortion? Ooh, that's I didn't clap for her when she came up.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's enough. What do you think of abortion? Most people try to avoid this topic. They just don't want to face the horrifying reality that it is. Abortion is murder no matter how you put it. The doctors go into the mother's womb and just rip the baby apart piece by piece. Who would want to kill a little human being? When people think of abortion, they don't think of murder. They think of protecting the mother. Most of the time, that's not the case. The soon-to-be mothers are just scared of raising the kid. That is no reason to kill a baby. There are many, many more choices, such as adoption. Based on the Allen Guttmacher Institute, 51% of all abortions are performed on women less than 25 years of age. I understand 25 may seem too young in some eyes to have a kid, but that is all the more reason not to get the abortion. You don't want the baby to suffer because of your mistake, do you? Some people don't like adoption for their kid, but it's better than killing their own kid, isn't it? Another option is to find someone who would help you take care of the kid so you're not doing it all by yourself. Some people wish they hadn't gotten an abortion, but some women actually wish they had. Some women actually had to get the abortion. A woman that got an abortion soon realized she wished she heard the sound of her kid laughing, playing, or even crying. She went to the doctor to make sure everything was all good and find out she could no longer have a baby. Abortion may sound like the right option, but it does have its risks, mentally and physically. Some physical risks are infection, damage to internal organs, and the worst of all, abortion could potentially lead to death. Some mental risks are eating disorders, guilt, depression, suicidal thoughts, and alcohol abuse. A woman that did not get an abortion soon had a lot of insecurities, and nobody was there to help her. Her family wanted her to get the abortion. Her friends wanted her to get the abortion, and even the father of the kid did. Sometimes pregnancies can actually kill you. When you give birth, it could kill you and your baby. Sometimes abortion is the only option for you. As with my aunt, 17 years ago, my aunt was pregnant with a baby girl. About 4 months into the pregnancy, she was told that at birth, neither her nor the baby would survive. She decided to get the abortion, and today, 17 years later, she still cries over the baby. Getting an abortion is like receiving a lifetime sentence to despair. You may not want to lose your baby, but it's either your baby's life or yours and your baby's life. When you think if you should get an abortion or not, think of the cries of your baby. They could be joy or torture for you. Think of afterbirth, when you see your baby. What will your reaction be? Think of yours and your baby's future. Where do you see yourselves in 10, maybe even 20 years? Think of your health. Will you be able to handle 2 lives in your hands? If your answer to the last question was yes, then why are you even considering the abortion? If your answer was no, think of the other options before you think of the worst. Adoption may not sound like the greatest right now, but isn't it better than abortion? Women who get an abortion don't think much about it. Very few women regret getting the abortion. Based on a study conducted by researchers from the University of California, San Francisco, 5% of women regret getting an abortion. In my eyes, abortion is and always will be murder. The only time someone should get an abortion is if it's a life or death situation. Based on another research by the Allen Guttmacher Institute, 1.1 million abortions are performed in the U.S. yearly. What I don't understand is how someone can do this. I just can't process why someone would want to kill a baby. This isn't just shameful to the mother, but also to the doctors who perform the operation. Why would you do this? Most do it for the money, but they soon regret it. Some doctors may not be able to afford putting the abortion on. But the ones that can afford it, why are you still doing it? We may never find out. I think if you can stop, why would you still do it? This applies to everything, not just giving an abortion, but getting one also. As I close, remember, abortion is your choice between life or death for your baby. This is not only a choice, but a life-changing decision. Abortion is murder, but it's also a lifestyle. When you have an abortion done, there are risks beyond compare. Life or death, your decision. Choose carefully.